This is Nick Douglas for Adventures of a Sailor Girl with Iain Murray. We're about to kick off into the Bermuda leg of the America's Cup World Series. How's everything going?
Yeah, look, we're all ready. Boats are just getting launched and put on the moorings. Practice sailing today. Official sort of practice tomorrow. We'll run through the full race program, and then Saturday and Sunday, and hopefully we'll get some nice breezes and some great races. Yeah.
Fingers crossed. And you mentioned practice, because this event is a stepping stone. We're getting closer and closer and closer to 2017, the actual event.
Yeah, we are, and it's interesting to come to Bermuda and you can see the preparations taking place, and Oracle are firmly set up here and in full speed ahead. But the other teams, I think the preparations, and it's interesting for them and to understand the sort of the conditions and the fact that we're here on a small island in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, and there's a lot of variables, and it's not as predictable as it was in, say, San Francisco. So this is going to be really testing here for the skill of the crews, in tactical, physical. There's a lot of moving parts here.
Sure. So is there a bit of work going on behind the scenes in terms of weather and all of that sort of stuff then? Prediction for you guys to help you out?
Well, no. Look, it's such a microclimate, where we are, and we have to work in the window we are. And of course, we have a lot of flexibility with what we've got with the electronic, race management system and stuff. So, we're as well prepared as we can be to just drop and set and run races and start and finish on time. That's part of our requirement. So, and we've got a good bunch of good team to do that. So, we will respond to what we get dealt with, at that instance. And of course, the teams have to respond to that as well. They've got to be able to go, well, here it is. It's not like sailing on Sydney Harbour where, in a nor'easter, you're going to find everyone on Bradley's head.
Exactly.
It's not going to be like that. So, the local knowledge, I think, is going to place a lot of importance on the guys to really have their sort of radar tuned in for wind gusts and strength and getting that extra bit of speed and up on the foils earlier. And the winners here are going to be deserving winners.
Perfect. Well, that's what we like to see as racers.
Well, that's what it's meant to be, right?
Exactly. Now, speaking about getting up on the foils, tomorrow's looking a bit scary in terms of weather. So is Saturday. What are you thinking?
Well, look, one good thing with the World Series boats is that they have downwind sails and they're quite narrow boats. So, as we saw in Gothenburg, these young, dynamic, skiffy crews,
Exactly.
They can hike to leeward and heel these things over and get them up on one hull. They actually go all right in the light, and, they perform all right. So I think that, there'll be a test of that, and, the young guys led the charge in Gothenburg, and the old hardheads, I'm sure, have studied all that, and will have worked hard on their techniques in the light air, and to extract that performance out in the lighter breezes. So, they're still good races. The races are tight, the race course is short, the opportunities are there, and, you don't have to be going a million miles an hour to have a great race. And so this is, I think, a really good test of the skills to have this broad range of conditions. It'll mix it up, and, it's going to come home with a strong finish on Sunday.
That is fantastic, and they may even be finishing right in here into Hamilton, which will be a bit of a sight.
Well, we're all set up for it. Hopefully the breeze will play its part and we can get them home for a little grandstand finish.
Sounds fantastic. Well, thank you so much, Iain, and good luck for the entire event.
Right. Thanks, Nick.
No worries.
Over the beaches from now on.